Hello there, this is my task 1.5 for SIT210 Embedded Systems. For this task we were required to do a blink with the Raspberry Pi. For this code, pretty much all we have to do is create a Python code in here and run it so that it goes and makes the thing blink. The breadboard here, as an example, is hooked to the pins. One is to a ground pin and one is to the GPIO pin number 19 or GPIO 10. From there, the ground is put into, well, the ground area where, as you can see here, the negative part will be in. The resistor here is to make sure the flow between the two is fine, and it's plugged into this part here. As for the code, pretty much we set it up so that it imports the RPI, GPIO, and the library and things like that, and time so that it can import the sleep function so that it keeps the light blinking. From there, pretty much we set the warnings to false because we don't really need any warnings for this, and so that it sets it up as the GPIO board and not the GPIO part, which is why we use the pin number here and not the actual name of that particular pin. We set the initial output to low, so that way it's off, and then whilst it's true, which should be all the time, the output will be set to high, it'll sleep for a second, which means it just turns off for a second, and then it'll go to low, blah blah blah, you get the idea. If we run the object, as you can see here, the light is blinking. Blinks on, stays on for a second, then turns off. It keeps it like that.